in a crate. So if you have a dog that hasn't had a lot of practice being in a crate or isn't necessarily comfortable being in a crate, they cry, dig in their crate, drool, pace, things like that, you want to do higher frequency, lower duration, meaning they spend more time in the crate frequently, but for shorter duration. So in the very beginning, you want to just drop a cookie into the crate and leave that door wide open for your dog to go in, eat the cookie, and they have the ability to come right back out. If your dog here is too anxious to even go all the way in, you can start by just putting that cookie just inside the doorway. This isn't normally where this crate sits. However, if you have a dog that's really anxious about being in their crate, you might want to consider moving it into a central room of the house. That way, while you're watching TV, you can just periodically drop cookies in there and have them go in, come right back out. Now, as they get more comfortable, you want to practice dropping that cookie in, shutting the door, opening it, letting them come right back out. Also, start feeding their meals in the crate, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Start with the door open, obviously. And anytime your dog goes in the crate and kind of hangs out, it's okay to go over and give them a cookie for being in their crate. As you start feeding meals and they get more comfortable, then you want to shut the door while they're eating, and as they're getting finished up, but before they're totally out of food, open that door and give them the opportunity to come back out. Now, I don't actually say anything to get my dog out. I let them come out as they are comfortable. From there, you want to have your dog eat a meal in their crate, and then wait till they're all done, open it up. Gradually increasing time, set a timer 2 minutes after they're done, 3 minutes, and build time that way. You also want to make sure all your high value toys are only in the crate. They only get those in the crate. So Kongs, pig ears, greenies, bully sticks, they only get those items when they're in their crate. So you want to make that crate a really neat place for them to be, where lots of good stuff happens while they're in their crate. I get a lot of questions on what kind of toys or things do I have in my crate. My older dogs have blankets or pillows in their crate. She does not. We've tried it a handful of times and she's destroyed them, and to me it's not worth the vet visit to have them surgically removed. So she doesn't have any bedding. However, I like the toys that I leave in the crate that I feel are safe for all day and unsupervised are obviously Kongs. And as you're headed back to school, you can actually fill them with yogurt or chicken broth and freeze them, so it takes longer for your dog to get the food out of them. The Kong Company also makes some spaceship and space balls that you can stuff with things. And I like the deer antlers or moose antlers. I've had these for over a year and they've held up relatively well. So things that I don't have to worry about that are going to get chewed up during the day and maybe swallowed when the pieces are small. So you want to practice having your dog in the crate, and you want to practice when you're home. A lot of times people only use their crates Monday through Friday when they're at work, and on the weekends the dog's never in it. So you want to have your dog practice being in their crate while you're home and having it be a no big